Welcome back to the Midnight Scooby Show! And tonight we got some breaking Scooby Doo news to talk about. This past week, Netflix announced the cast of their brand new live-action adaptation of the classic TV show. So, we already knew that McKenna Grace was cast a few weeks ago, but now we know who's going to be playing the other members of Mystery Inc. So, let's take a look at this news article where they even give a little synopsis of what we might expect from the show. Netflix's Scooby Doo series sets Tanner Hagen as Shaggy, Abby Ryder Fortson as Velma, Maxwell Jenkins as Fred, and of course joining McKenna Grace as Daphne. So there are the main leads, and I will say, I think they did a pretty good job at casting. I don't really know the three of these performers. I haven't seen any of their projects, or at least I don't remember. But I will say they do feel like they could play these characters, so I think the casting director did a pretty good job. And McKenna Grace is a really great performer, so I think they could really bring Daphne to life. And I've seen a lot of their work, Ghostbusters and even Scream 7 recently. So I think they're a good choice. So this caps off a lengthy talent search for the leads. The only thing I'm still kind of questioning, and I'm not really sure, is, the involvement of Greg Berlanti. I'm still kind of not sure with that, how much Riverdale this is going to feel, but I'm still hopeful. But we do have who's writing it, Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg. And we have a little plot synopsis right here. During their final summer at camp, old friends Shaggy and Daphne get embroiled in a haunting mystery surrounding a lonely, lost Great Dane puppy that may have been a witness to a supernatural murder. Together with the pragmatic and scientific townie Velma and the strange but ever so handsome new kid, Freddy, they set off to solve the case that is pulling each of them into a creepy nightmare that threatens to expose all of their secrets. The plot synopsis doesn't sound too bad. I'm very excited to see how this all unfolds. There was that rumor casting. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if it was there. The rumor that happened, where it was this one, where it was talking about Paul Walter Hauser being eyed for a role as Scooby's original owner. And, it's just a source, so I didn't really, take the credibility. But you can kind of think that there is something happening to the owner of Scooby Doo from that plot synopsis. Well, this doesn't sound like a bad show. I find it very interesting how Shaggy and Daphne are the close friends and they team up with Fred and Velma. So I'm very curious to see how this all unfolds. I think they did pretty good with the casting. Now I'm just really excited to see the first look. What these performers look like as these characters. What will Scooby Doo look like? And what will be the overall vibe? We'll have to wait and find out. What do you all think of this casting and the plot synopsis? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.